everyone. Today I'm going to do a little video for you. Not so much a lesson, but to show you this really cool microphone that these nice people sent me to share with you. So the thing that's really cool about the microphone is it works on any acoustic guitar because it doesn't have to be installed in the guitar. It's actually external. It's a condenser mic supposedly. I didn't see it yet, but I'm going to in a minute, and I will show it to you as I unbox it and everything. But I just want to say before I do it, I picked this guitar, a classical guitar, because in my opinion, it's one of the hardest to get to sound good amplified without having so much feedback. They're so resonant. There's so much bass response to a classical guitar. And I just thought it would be a great place to start, because there's been so many times in my life where I had to go and play at weddings, and a bunch of them were outside. So you're in the open air and you have like 150, 200 people, maybe more. Maybe you only have 50 sometimes, but you're playing to a pretty big area. And you can't go just like this and play outside to 100 people, because the only people that'll hear you are the ones that are sitting literally 4 feet in front of you. So you need to amplify the guitar. Well, I did a lot of these weddings at a time when electronics and acoustics were not very popular. And in the studios, the electronics and the acoustics were kind of almost taboo, because the engineers and the musicians really felt that the best way to capture an acoustic guitar, and probably still is the best way today, is with microphones. And the better the microphone, the better your reproduction is going to be. So when I would go out and play these weddings with a classical guitar, a lot of times I would do the classical guitar during the ceremony and then go to the reception and actually do them with an electric guitar. So I have two different guitars, and neither of them were amplified. So the only way to amplify them was by bringing along microphones, boom stands, and an amplifier or a PA, and doing the performance that way. So, you know, there are a lot of challenges to just amplifying and making the acoustic guitar louder. Well, so again, these people at the microphone's called an ACEMIC. They asked me to share it with you, and I said sure, because I mean, you know, I'm always looking for a way to make these things louder. And that way you can play to a bigger audience. So the microphone that they sent me, excuse me, is supposedly a condenser mic, and it's wireless. I just cut open the box here. Don't fall. And I'm going to take out this. I'm saying, I have this nice little package here called ACEMIC, and I'm saying, because I thought it was for an acoustic guitar. That's in the middle. Apparently you can use it on a saxophone, a violin, an acoustic guitar, a flute, and they have it on an accordion too. So I guess you could use it on any kind of acoustic instrument. I guess they're all the same. There's a little clip on this one. I believe that the guitar one is attached with a Velcro thing. Anyway, let's take it out and look at it. Very cool that it's usable on other acoustic instruments too. Very cool. Okay, so, here's the way I want to go to a job. Bring the guitar and my little bag with the microphone and go play. Very nice. And I have done a lot of those jobs too, where I just bring my guitar, and the people or persons that I'm playing with have to have a microphone there for me to use with my acoustic guitar and bring your own PA and everything. Here I just come with my little bag with my microphone in it and my guitar, and I set it up and play it. So let's see what's in here. Very slick bag. An instruction manual. So yeah, there is actually different little clipping mechanisms and microphone types, I guess depending on what instrument you're putting them on. And of course they sent me the one for the acoustic guitar. So it's really nice little packaging here. I have the receiver. Looks like this. I have the microphone, which has a gooseneck on it and a mounting bar. Did I say this is wireless? Really cool. I believe it goes over 30 yards, which is plenty for most things. That's another really nice thing about not having to hook up to a microphone. Usually your mic cord's like 20 feet at the most, and then you got to set it far enough away from the amp so that when you turn it up, it doesn't feed back. Or your PA, same thing. Here, you can literally be in a different room and you won't have the feedback problems because it's not picking up the room. Not that you would want to play like that, but you could. In the little bag here, I think that's the antenna for not this, but for the receiver, I think. Let's see. Receiver needs an antennae right there. Okay, go on. Plug that in. Plugged it in. It has a charging cable, which is USB or brick charger. You can charge both things at one time. I'm hoping that they're charged in the box so that I could use them. You have some Velcro pads to attach it to your instrument. They claim on their site, and I'm sure that they're not telling a lie, that the adhesive will not harm any finish on any acoustic guitar or other instrument, now that I see it's for other instruments. And lastly, you'll have a 1/4 inch to an 1/8 inch plug, which is really a cool little extra to throw in there. It's not expensive, but it's a great idea, because if you go somewhere where you're plugging into a DJ's whatever they're using as their sound system, a lot of times they don't have anything to accept your 1/4 inch input. Okay, so I'm going to take out one of these little Velcro things, and I for some reason, I don't want to put it on my guitar yet, just because I don't know exactly where I want it to go. And I want to show you a little bit about that before I do it. So I have this is going to be attached to the guitar, but I want to see if I could get it on here first, just so that I don't have to mess with it in a minute. So I'm just going to sort of press it together. Okay. It's not that hard to do. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now, next question is, are these things powered? Power button. I have no idea what all the little buttons on this does yet. I do have a manual, but I don't want to read it to show it to you, so I want to just let you hear this. This guy's on. I'll be right back. I'm going to walk over to my amp and turn the amp on and put this in. So bear with me for 1 second. I am going into a JC 120 Jazz Chorus by Roland. It's been my go-to since the 1980s for the best clean guitar sound. Is all I've played through it ever. Actually, there's been a couple things where we did stuff like the Beatles used to do, and actually had 3 or 4 instruments going through it because it was the only amp in the room. But it's a Roland JC 120. The receiver's on, the amp's on. the cool little bags on the ground. I'm going to turn this puppy on. It's on. You on? Whoa. Hey, 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 hey. It's very powerful, very sensitive. Condenser microphones, how you always go in the studio. Also, a lot of times have been used live in big arenas and stuff, but they're so sensitive that sometimes they shy away from them too. So I didn't want to attach this to the guitar because I just wanted to show you something about an acoustic instrument. Like, if you put it up here, you're going to get a real lot of bass. If you put it down here, it's not as bassy. If you put it here, get a lot of this. It's nice and bright. I'm going to go for somewhere right around here where I can get it kind of over the hole. Wow, this is nice. This is very nice. All right. I'm going to turn it off a minute. I kind of like it there. You could mess around and put it wherever you want, but they say that this Velcro doesn't hurt anything, so I believe them. For them to make a package and a product this nice, I think that they're probably telling the truth. So I'm just going to take this, and I like it right around here. You stuck on me? You stuck on me. And turn the power back on. And I'm going to just bend the gooseneck a little bit down further. Let's go back and play the original song. The links to this will be in the description. It's called an ACEMIC. Gooseneck around too if you don't. Very cool. Part of a little piece I wrote called Baby I Love You. This is very cool. It works really great. for this nice mic is down in the description. I guarantee you'll be seeing again, not only on this guitar, but on some others. So thanks for watching. As always, have a great day and play a lot of guitar.